Today's video is looking at the introductory paragraphs for IELTS Writing Task 1. This video is only going to be focusing on the line graphs, but this is part of a 7-part series looking at the 7 different diagram types of the IELTS test. Why not hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the video so you're updated and you don't miss on any future videos. Remember, IELTS Writing Task 1 is not asking you to write some complicated understanding, combining information or speculating on some results in the future. It's just asking you to describe and compare the features. So for a lot of people who are preparing for this test, you should come to realize that the scope of this test is a lot smaller than what you might imagine. And so when writing an introduction for a line graph, you need to identify 5 key features. These are the same features that we talked about when we did the video on bar charts. These key features are the type of graph, the title, the x-axis, the y-axis, and the legend. Now it's really helpful to think about this essay as really focusing on 4 separate paragraphs that each serve a specific purpose and putting them together. So for example, the introduction is asking you to identify those main features, apply a little paraphrasing to it, and that's it. So let's take a look at this line graph together. What we want to do is identify the different parts, where they talk about this graph shows the impact of vaccinations on the incidence of whooping cough, a childhood illness between 1940 and 1990 in Britain. The first thing I can identify is that this is clearly a line graph. And the title is showing cases of whooping cough, Britain, 1940 to 1990. What I might do is realize that in the x-axis, it's not simply 1940 to 1990, it's every 10 years from 1940 to 1990, or I might say that this time period from here to here is 50 years. So over a 50-year period. That's a way I can paraphrase that. And then in the y-axis, I notice we're not dealing with percentages, we're not dealing with amounts of money, we're dealing with the numbers of people in the thousands. So here when it says 100, they really mean 100,000. And in this example, there is no legend, so I don't need to add anything. In this introduction, I'll only be including 4 pieces of information. So an introduction for a line graph can look like this. The line graph shows the number of cases of whooping cough in Britain over every decade from 1940 to 1990. So please notice how I highlight some key words from that introduction to show you those main features. That's what an introduction for a line graph looks like. If you're interested in learning about how to write the other types of diagrams, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on those. All right, so have a great day and see you in the next video.